But if that guy happens to hold on to that leg, right? I go to take him through, I post, I split the legs, he holds onto the leg. Okay, you gotta remember, he's still in an uncomfortable position. I still changed it, right, into my offense. So, all right, he goes crack down, all right? I'll go forearm over top of the tricep, I'll get my hip square. He wrestles back into me, I get the angle, okay? Now as I take him through, guys, right? I'm gonna go knee slide up, I'm gonna take him through, I'm gonna post, I get here, okay? Say he holds onto this leg, all right? Instead of panicking here, you gotta remember, this is the guy that's gonna be panicking. I have the height right now, and he's in exposure, okay? So if he holds onto this leg, and you're like, coach, I can't knee slide my leg through like you were doing it, right? All I'm gonna do, get my foot in the mat, I'm gonna kick over, I'm gonna keep this leg, and what position do you think I'm gonna end up in? Cradle, right? I heard someone say it. So as I kick over, what do I got? Boom, cradle, okay? So we get trapped here like this after I take him through, that's fine. I got my height, that's why I don't end up here, because now he can start to wrestle through a little bit, okay? I keep my height, this leg is heavy, he can't really go anywhere. So if he wants to hold on to it, that's all right. I can just kick over, boom, right to my cradle. So I can get a couple different positions, right? So if I'm just doing it quick, right, we get here, crash it out, I get here, wrestling through, right? I can get here, and it looks good, and I hit it perfect. If you hit a snag and he holds onto that leg, right? He holds onto that leg, here, he holds onto that leg, that's all right. I still got it. Boom, cradle. And that probably even works out better. That's guaranteed back points. That's guaranteed 2 and back points for you guys, as opposed to him just bailing and I get the 2 points. So it works out both ways. Does that make sense? Let me see one. I want to see one. Who thinks they got a good one? Cool. Big guy scramble. I like it. There we go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Give him a hand. You gonna hit one too? You think you got it? What is it? Is it first for? Is it big rig? Is that what you call them? All right. Good adjustment. Good adjustment. Good. Give me a hand. Anyone else? Who else want one? No one else wants to highlight reel? Coach? All right, that's all I got for you guys. All right, so just focusing in those positions. Obviously, I focus more on once a guy beats your defense, okay, which is going to happen from time to time, but you guys got to be comfortable in those positions, right? So it's something we're always working with our guys, preaching, okay, if you beat your head and hands defense, don't panic, right? We have offense from there too, right? If I'm wrestling a guy and he beats my head and he beats my hands and he does get to my legs, that's all right, I'm still comfortable in wrestling from there. He gets to a single, he gets to a high crotch, low single, I'm all right. I'm not going to panic because I know I can still turn those all into my scores, okay? And you're starting to see a lot more of it now, okay, with the way that wrestling is starting to develop. You got to be comfortable wrestling through those positions, right? He gets to a high C, I can't freeze up and panic. I got to know exactly where I'm going, right? He gets to a single leg, I can't freeze up and panic, right? Because he's going to score and turn that into his advantage. I got to be able to know exactly where I'm going. I have to have these different feels, okay? And that's why we did that particular set of technique. Okay, with him getting to a single leg and how we adjust, him getting to a high C and how we adjust. Okay, and we can even take it steps further when he gets to a low single, stuff like that. Okay? So make sure that you guys are putting yourselves in these types of different positions. It's going to be pretty important. Okay, focus on your second, third, and fourth, and fifth lines of defense, because you're going to get there. You don't want to be there in the match, right? But at the same time, you're going to get there. A guy might get you high C, beat your defense, then he cracks you down. You got to know what you're doing from there. Okay? If you've never been there before and you're not sure, he's probably going to score if you're just looking to hold on. Okay? That's not the type of wrestling we want. We want to be wrestling through positions looking to score. Right? Any questions? Cool deal? That's all I got.
New college rules, guys, and stuff he just showed you with exposures, huge. Putting somebody on their back for a 3 count, the positions he just showed you how to put guys in, guys that are going to be wrestling college the next couple of years, that's takedown and near fall immediately now. All right? So that stuff he just showed you is about as high level as scrambler gets, and it's changing. Better scramblers, that rule didn't affect anything for better scramblers. They think it's going to get rid of scrambling. That makes the better scramblers even more dangerous now. Being able to expose guys and put them in bad spots, That stuff he just showed is, I studied a lot of scrambling. He just showed y'all the highest level of scrambling right there. Play with it, play with it, play with it. You got a couple minutes for a splash, and then you got Coach Rochelle coming in. Good.